Okay. Hi everyone. So this is gonna be my first video about planning and journaling, and I am using the Standard Traveler's Notebook, and I have been using it for about 6 to 8 months. I think I started in the summertime of 2024, and I have not left this system, and I'll tell you the reasons why it works for me personally. One is I kind of boho-ish and I love like the feel of leather. I'm a very analog person. And so I have this sleeve here, which is like the pocket sleeve. And I use how I plan in the Traveler's Notebook is I use a free monthly because I did start in June. And so I just use my monthly at a view, and I like to see things from a bird's eye view, so I have to see my whole month. And I like to see multiple months because I'm very big on planning my life, and I have a lot of people I am watching over and I have responsibility for, aka my family, my kids, my husband's schedule, my parents' schedule, because we do live with them. And I have it all, and these are my dates, and I love to scratch out, so I'm not all about making it beautiful. I do make it a little bit aesthetic by adding my stickers that I love. Other than that, I do take a look at my monthly, and then I go to my weekly and I plan by week. And so I have the free weekly, which is this one, and I am I don't really use, well, I just started using it in this one because I did switch over to another book, which I can show in my next video. But I do plan out, I use this format to plan out dates and block it off as like another year at a glance type view. But I do plan my weeklies, and I put them, got a stamper and I stamp the date of the whole month so I can see what week we are in, and if I'm just looking at the week or what's going to happen next week. I do a little bit of decoration, but I do it after. I don't do it during. And I do some time blocking. But the reason I really love the Standard TN and journaling in it, and planning in it, is because I really love the paper. The paper is smooth. It's really good for fountain pens, and it's thick. So I did try to plan in a Hobonichi, but the paper, the Tomoe River paper, is really beautiful, but it is too thin for my liking. And this is just thick enough to write what I want. And I guess it's very like tactile pleasing for me. So I time block. I write the things that I do that I have done at the end of the day. And some days are really full, some days are not full. I do have some decor. If I cross out, I cross out. Don't really use cream like corrector tape, but I do like to use it. Like this week was like really busy. I had a lot of things to do, and I did have some decoration, just really trying to use up what I have. And then at the bottom I kind of write what I've been reading, and my a little blurb of what I thought about it, like The Haunting of Adeline, book number 2, and then like a little note to myself as a reminder. So yes, that's how I plan. And if I do some daily planning, I do have my LV Agenda PM, and actually sold one, and then like 2 years later I repurchased it again. And this year I purchased the inserts, the daily inserts, because what the heck, I was already at the store. This is actually pre-loved, and I already had all of these tabs from when I previously tried to do rings in a in a pocket planner. And yeah, so this is my daily to-do list. Instead of writing in my phone, because I'll have a ton of to-do lists in my phone and I just never like delete them, this helps me. I love to bring it with me. I do have some of my cards in there, and so I do use it as a wallet, just as the cards I use all the time, or that I can use. So I have, like, since I started on the 17th, because we went to Louis Vuitton for my son's birthday. Well, on his birthday, not for his birthday, and buy him anything there. But I write all of my things to do that I have to do that day. And I'll usually knock off like 3 or 4, and then I'll like push it over to the next day if I can do it. Things as a reminder of what's going to happen in that day, especially if I'm going to have a really busy day where I have to go to multiple places. I'll try to time block to do all of my things I can do in the house. I'll do it in the house before I leave. And otherwise, it's all the things I will do out and about when I leave the house. Things like, like e-sign documents, looking for my packages that will arrive that day to look for it. And I'll usually write out my daily either the night before or the morning of, like really early, because I wake up at 5 o'clock every morning. I have a little decor. That's from Daiso. So yeah, so that is what has been working for me. If I can bring this with me, because it is kind a little bit heavy, I still bring it with me because I'm like that. It's like my security blanket. So yes, that is how I plan. If you want a little bit more of an elaborative chat about it, then we can just message me. Thanks for listening. Bye.